water. Kanye. Kanye, can I talk to you for a minute, yay? Can I talk to you for a minute, yay? Can I try to get some understanding out of you, yay? Because you're a complicated brother. You're a complicated brother, man. I like your music, but I don't understand you. Now, you have every right to tell people not to speak on your wife. You do. You got every right to come at anybody trying to speak on, y'all in love, y'all got kids, y'all doing the whole thing. You got every right, every right, every right. But yeah, you trying to reverse polarity, bro. See, Kim is the most famous person in the world. She is the most famous person in the whole world. The whole world, or however it is, flat around. Kim Kardashian is the most famous person on the planet. There's nobody more famous than her right now. I just want to talk to you for a minute, yay. She's got what, 60 million Twitter followers? 60 million Twitter followers. She got paid, what, 80 million just for a video game? Her marketing ability is off the chain. I give it to Kim for that. Kim just had a woman released from jail. She was like, oh, this is not right. This woman in jail's for life. Oh, let me go and call the president. She went to the president, talked to the president face to face, and he released this woman just like that. This is Kim. This is Kim Kardashian. Miss Break the Internet with her naked ass photos. That Kim. That same Kim did that when she was married to, wait a minute, Kanye. Wait a minute. She was married to you when she did that, didn't she, Kanye? Or a baseball player? Okay, my connection. Got a bad connection. Can y'all hear me? Anybody hear me out there? The connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Shambango. Oh, y'all not gonna let me talk ill about Kim. That's what it is. Y'all not gonna let me talk about Kim Kardashian. Y'all don't want to hear about Kim? You know what it is right now? Anyways, so, Mick, I'm confused with you, yay. Because your wife promoted promiscuity. She promoted sluts and hoeing around and completely disregarded the laws of God in order for her to get to where she's at. And don't say that she didn't, yay, because you know she did. Kim got famous by doing everything but what the word of God says. But now she's a married woman. And all the people she did all these things with, they're supposed to be quiet because now she's married. It just doesn't work like that. You can't control. You can't control these men. After she went around purposely finding rich black men. No, not only rich, because she could have found a rich black man to be with, and that would have been that. She found famous rich black men. Okay, Reggie Bush, famous at that time. When his fame dropped off, she left him in a heartbeat. All right, she got her marriage thrown away like it was nothing. Nick Cannon, famous. Ray J at the time, famous. All right, Kim worked her way up the food chain on purpose. She made it known. She came out with a sex tape on purpose. She never sued anybody for the sex tape. She did it to be famous. Yeah, he's controlled by something. Yeah, she did. There's one thing that just, dating and it just doesn't work. Okay, Kim did it on purpose, Kanye. And now that she's got 3 kids, she still prostitutes her body out by showing it off on the internet and all the fun bags. This is your wife. Yay. This is your wife. Oh, she slept with Jay-Z? Get out of here. I did not know that. This is your wife. Yay. You wife this girl. And nobody knows why. Nobody knows why, yay. I mean, she has an empire. She created a whole movement of hoeing. Professional hoe. She's the reason why a lot of these men don't want nothing to do with women. They're like, I would rather, just me and my computer. Because it's bad out here. Ben Simmons with the little sister. Man. Ben Simmons. Know who that is. It's like, yay, now you mad because these men coming out talking about Kiki, do you love me? Do you ride in? Are you women with? And making it seem like it's about, Kim Kardashian. It's Drake. Drake smashes popular women. Porn stars, big BBWs, everything goes for Drake. He's smashing everything. That's what they do. So if he's talking about Kim K, do you love me? If he smashed, he smashed. I'm like, yay. Come on, man. You fell for the okie doke with Wiz Khalifa's ex-wife too. And she was doing the whole don't slut shame me. Amber Rose. She was promoting women to be whores. And you was messing around with her too. Oh my gosh, she beautiful though. Look, yay. From a man's point of view, I ain't mad at you. Because look, I just thank God that I'm not rich and famous, because that is temptation. That is the very definition of temptation. That is dangerous. That woman is gorgeous. And thank you, Lord, I don't have that kind of money or fame, because I'm good. I don't blame you, but I blame you. Because there are beautiful women all over the planet, but you didn't have to pick somebody who was purposely hoeing themselves out and bragging about it. Now you want to flex on dudes who smashed a woman who was purposely hoeing and bragging about it. This is what these girls was doing. Now she's all righteous and cleaned up. What, yay? No, she not, yay. No, she not. She not, yay. You listen, Kanye, I'm going to just tell you this right now. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you, Kanye, you and Kim Kardashian will get a divorce. I give it another, 5 years maybe? Maybe 5, 6 years. You know why? Because she's a product of Hollywood. That's how she lives. She's Elizabeth Taylor. That's how she lives. The glitz, the glamour, look at me. That's how she gets paper. She gonna drop you, yay. Like a wet noodle. You can defend her now, but listen, when it happens, you're gonna look at this no-name video. You're gonna find this video and you're gonna be like, how this no-name dude, and don't even mention me, I like being a no-name. I'm cool. I don't need a $50 million mansion. I'm good. As long as I can feed myself, pay my rent, and I got a little bit of change in the bank, I'm okay. I don't need a KK in my life. I don't. That's you. Hopefully, now that you admit you coming out of a sunken place and you're not medicated, and hopefully now you're moving back to Chicago, and I guess now you ain't wearing your Trump hat no more. I miss the old Ye, who was like, George Bush does not like black people. I miss that dude. All falls down. I miss that dude making that kind of music. All right, man, holla then. Oh, good money made. Yeah, where's that Kanye? Because the woman you married is going to drop you. She's going to leave you. And she's going to blame it on you because of the whole women's society. They're going to all say it's your fault. Then they're going to start bad rumors about you not having no money. And they're going to glorify her and they're going to beat you down because that's the way of the world right now in America. And these women are going to choke you out. And you can forget about all-out custody. What you is, you can, Kanye, I'm just telling you now, Kanye, you can forget about all-out custody of any of your children. You forget that. Even if you did get it, these women will get behind Kim Kardashian and they will make such a ruckus that the judge who said, yes, go ahead and do it, will lose his job. If you don't believe me, then look at the judge the other day when that woman got upset and walked out of the courtroom. The judge came off of the stand, went out to the door to get the woman, and guided her back into the courtroom with his hand on her shoulder. You know what happened the next day? They came to him and they said, you can either resign or you can be fired. Which one do you want to do? He was let go the next day because he touched that woman. And he guided her. He didn't force her. He guided her. He had his hand up. All he had to do was say, ma'am, could you please come back into the courtroom? And she would have probably did it. But he had his hand on her the whole time. Walking down the hallway, guided her, sat her down, boom. That judge no longer has his job. A judge. I'm telling you, Ye, I feel sorry for you, man. You think you in a sunken place now. Oh, no, you ain't sunk, buddy. What up with you is? It is a power shift, but it's all women, and it's about to get bad. I'm just telling Kanye, he in trouble. He's in a house full of enemies. And he's like, this is my family. I love my family. Oh, no, 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 no. Kanye West, you are literally sleeping with the enemy. Yes, his kids are good. Yeah, his kids are good. That's good. But him, he's in trouble. It's about to be over. You are literally sleeping with the woman who has caused so much disruption in the relationships between men and women all over the world. One woman has done this. That's Kim Kardashian. And a lot of people are going to go, how? How does she do this? Simply because what she promotes. What she promoted, and she successfully did it. It was a strategy. She was part of a whole movement of women being empowered and men not being empowered. Taking the power from men. Women are better than men. She's part of that movement. Heck, she's the head of that whole movement. Women can do what they want. Women are not accountable for their bodies after they drink one sip of wine. Women can have sex and be promiscuous and do whatever they want, and they are not responsible for it. Kim Kardashian is at the head of that movement. Yeah, at the head of that movement. You're literally sleeping with the enemy. And she's beautiful. Oh, the girl fine now. Oh, yeah, I get it, yay. I ain't mad. I'm just hurting for you. He's not, but Ye is not. Ye is one of us. Ye is not one of them. Ye is one of us. Just a everyday dude from Chi who had a quarter and a dream, selling knives, learning how to mix and do all that stuff in the basement, literal basement. Ye's one of us. Kim Kardashian wasn't born like that. Her father was one of the lawyers for the OJ case. She's different. She's different. She's not one of us. She will never be one of us. No matter how many black men she sleeps with. She's not one of us. And that's just that. Ye is one of us. This is why we feel so hurt. Because when Ye came out with that first album, Through the Fire, we was like, yes, Through the Fire, with the Shaka Khan remix. We was like, yeah, after you got in that car crash, we was like, yeah. Then his second album just killed. We was like, yes. Yeah. All day. You're right. You need to be in your daughter's life. They are using him and the elites to use them. They are being used too. They are not one of them pyramid schemes. Well, this is true. They are being used. They are being used. But see, okay. I mean, it's such a dirty game that they're playing. But they used Kim Kardashian because they needed a front runner. They needed someone who was going to destroy pretty much the sanctity of men and women and say anything goes, and push homosexuality and, all of this other stuff. And, it's okay. If Kim says it's okay, then it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And just completely rip apart everything that God has written down not to do. This woman did and still does. She's still showing off her ass. she's still doing things that she should not be doing. And it's like, look, these guys who smashed Kim, this the most famous woman in the world. You think a guy ain't gonna brag about that? You think a guy ain't gonna be like, I hit that? Especially when they live in that arena. These are not small time guys who never had a dollar. They not me. They not guys living off of benefits, off of the government, all broke up in their body and old. And no, they not me. These are young, rich, famous men, and they live by their fame. Nick Cannon's worth $20 million. Okay, he lives by his fame. You think he ain't gonna be like, yeah, y'all know I smashed that? That keeps him relevant. It's the game, yay. You married to the game. That's it. Yeah, the elites are using. I feel sorry for Kanye because I don't think he's where he belongs. I think Kanye is somebody who is, people say he's a genius. I don't know about that. When it comes to music, I would say he's on the genius level. I would say this is true. His music is on a genius level. He's obviously good at art too. So yeah, I give him credit. You know what I'm saying? On a music level, I give him that. He's got some great music. He's a really good rock star. I give him that. But he shouldn't have never got with Kim. That is different. Messing around with that woman is toxic. Messing around with that family is toxic and it's dangerous. If you haven't been paying attention for the last 25 years, there's a lot that goes on over there that is not normal. There are people falling off, messing with this woman, messing with those people. And, a lot of people are calling the Kardashians witches and that. I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying that Paris Hilton was prototype. What? Right. Yeah, because Paris Hilton, she's not very smart. Kim Kardashian comes from a smart stock. You gotta understand, her father was very smart. Okay, he was a lawyer. He was a famous lawyer. You know what I'm saying? One of the most famous in America. All right? So it's not like this woman came from a bunch of dummies. She comes from a very smart stock. You know what I'm saying? Born right into it. So, yeah, she knew what she was doing. And she promoted being, whoring around and all this stuff. I'm going to change the song. I feel sorry for Kanye because to me, as long as Kanye is with Kim Kardashian, he is in a sunken place. And it's not going to hit him until he hits rock bottom. And when he does, it's going to mess with his mind because he's going to lose a lot more money. He's going to lose a lot more money. He's going to start questioning his own sanity. And we're all going to be along for the ride because whatever he does is public. It's going to be bad for Kanye. When Kim dumps him, and she will, it's going to be a bad deal. Kanye was an easy target after his mom died. That's why he is hooked on them. He's lonely. Yes, Kanye is, and the thing about Kanye is not only is he low, Kanye, you know who Kanye is? Kanye is Mike Tyson. That's who Kanye is. Look at Mike Tyson's life and look what happened to Mike Tyson and how he fell. Mismanagement of his money and also lies told on him by his wife. Right there in front of him. Right there in front of him. When giving an interview, he's right there. And Robin is talking bad about him and to the public right there, and he's right there. It's like, why would you say this? $400 million at 22 years old, Mike Tyson. Don King, Robin Givens, and her mom and the lawyers and the criminal justice system, they stripped Mike Tyson of his money. Stripped it. You know why? Because he wasn't aware of what was going on. So what's going to happen to Kanye West? It's not what's going to happen. It's what's happening to him. I feel bad for Ye. Because he seemed to be out of his mind for a short while. I mean, when you look at the two lives, look at what's happening to him. These women creep in and they just destroy them from the inside and knock you completely off kilter. Watch what happens to Kanye. You're going to come back to this video like, how did he know? It's not that I know something. It's just that you look at the past. And you be like, you guys did this. Completely derails him. Knocks him right off kilter. And then the lies come in, and then the criminal justice system comes in, and the lawyers, the police, and all of those guys take their money from you, lock you up and say you did something you didn't. And you have to pay these lawyers all of this money, and they still lock you up. And then you're supposed to be grateful because you didn't get 30 years. Well, you could have got 30 years. It's like, wait, I'm supposed to be grateful to you? I just lost my freedom. I lost millions of dollars that I paid to you, and I have to pay to the court system, and I have to pay to Robin Givens and her mother and Don King and taxes. I have to pay all of you people for something I didn't do. Desiree. Taxes, okay, fine. But I gotta pay all of y'all. And look what happened when he lost, when Tyson lost his manager, the guy that helped raise him. I'm trying to tell you, they knock you off kilter. I'm glad I'm not famous. I don't want to be making music like You're Such a effing hoe. And I love it. Oh my God. Once I heard those three words, I just cut that song off. Lil Pump. Lil Pump is terrible. Why are you still making songs about drinking lean? Mac Miller isn't enough? Pimp C isn't enough? How many people do we need to see die over drinking this stuff? And you're promoting it like it... Lil Xanny, Lil Xanax, you're named after a drug? Little pill popping idiots. That's what you do now? You destroy, y'all worse than drug dealers because now y'all promoting drugs. I mean, it sickens me. It just sickens me that these people make this music and they're watching their friends. Everybody knew Mac Miller. You're watching your friends drop off because of what you're promoting. And you still promoting it like, everybody's got to die. Everybody dies, which is not true, but everybody dies. It's just like, wait, what? There's only one person I know that never died, and that was in the Bible. But damn, I can't promote something I know that's going to kill people that I know and I like and I love, and just keep promoting it like the band played on. Good movie. Kanye, you in trouble, bro. And I'm going to tell you right now, Kanye, after you watch this video, because you're going to be mad. You're going to be mad at first, Kanye. Kanye, what's going to happen is you're going to be mad at me first, because you're going to be like, who's this no name? And you're not going to say nothing to me because I'm a no name. I'm not worth your time. You know, I'm literally not worth your time. I'm not. So you're not going to respond to me. You'll respond to famous people who smashed your wife, but you won't respond to me because I wouldn't stand a chance, a snowball's chance in hell of coming any 20 feet close to your wife. Shoot, 20 miles. Truthfully, I'm just not that guy. Okay? I'm just not that dude whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worth your time. However, Kanye, when you do see this video, you're going to listen to it now. You're going to be upset. You're going to be like, about 5 years from now, you're going to listen to me again, and you're going to be like, damn, like, you was right. Like, damn, why this happened to me? Because you're a product of your environment. And you're getting played. You're getting played, and you're going to get sucked dry. You're going to get, listen. You're already getting sucked dry now. You just don't know it. Succubus is already on you. But it's going to be worse. It's taking your seed. That's what the woman does. She takes your seed. All right? She draws your seed out of you. Then then that seed grows, and then you have children, right? Well, in the criminal justice system and in the legal system, husband and wife having children, that's a normal thing, right? But see, the legal system is you're now bound to the legal system now because one, you're married, and two, you have kids. Now, the legal system is automatically going to look at the wife, especially if she's making more money than you, as the more stable. Listen. She's going to be more stable than you because of her finances and your history, Kanye. You're not listening. You got... Kanye, your history is going to catch up with you and damage you. Your outbursts, you just saying that you were in a sunken place, you just saying that you was on medication, all of that is recorded and it's going to catch up to you. And when it does, it's going to be caught up to you in a court of law. You understand what's going to happen to you. You're going to be separated from your children. And in order for you to come anywhere near them, to have any rights, look, you're gonna look like Tyrese. And in order for you to have any right to come anywhere near them, you're not going to have to pay your wife a lot of money because Tyrese made more than a wife. That's not what's going to happen to you. You're going to pay the lawyers. And you're going to pay the lawyers. You're going to pay like probably about 4 different lawyers. You're going to pay lawyers for custody. You're going to pay lawyers for divorce. You're going to pay lawyers for your taxes. the extra taxes that it's going to come. I mean, it's going to get bad. And then after they suck all the money out of your account, then they're only going to give you a sliver of time that you're allowed to see your kids, maybe once every 2 weekends for a day or two. And those judges are going to side with Kim for every reason I just told you. All of your sordid past, all that recklessness and outbursts and all that, they're going to bring all that up and they're going to say she's the better parent. Plus, her money is way more stable than yours is. She's more financially stable than you are. Those kids are going to be used as a bargaining tool. They're going to be objectified. And when they are, you're going to realize that you are powerless. You're going to feel like a third-class citizen. And you're going to reach out to us, the people who loved you first, who bought your music, who listened to your music, who if they could afford, went to your concerts, who watched all your videos, who requested your songs on the radio. Us. Not the Kardashians. They wasn't thinking about you. We were. We were thinking about you, yay. Kardashians could care less. She was busy with Reggie Bush. She was running around with, I mean, pick the year and pick the man. She was making a spectacle of it too. And I'm telling you, it's going to happen to you. Because that's the system. You're going to get drops. And then she's going to go to one of your events or concerts or whatever, or VMA or whatever you guys do. And there's going to be somebody else on her arm. He's going to be younger than you are, taller than you are. And you're going to be broken. And she's going to be looking right at you perform on stage, smiling at you. 3 kids right there, your children. And this guy is going to be arm in arm. I'm going home with your wife and your kids. He's going to be the new it guy. You know why? Because of the Nelson ratings. The Nelson ratings, Kanye. You're in a game that you don't even realize. The Nelson ratings are going to shoot through the roof whenever she walks in with whoever his name is. Whatever new black guy. He's going to be black. Some ball player. And he's going to be the flavor of the minute. Because it's not going to last long. But Kim is going to brush him off like he was not even there. And you're going to be old news. And it's going to bust you up. You think you're sunken now? You think you're medicated now? You're not medicated. You don't know medication, Kanye. Wait until your heart hurts so much that you want to rip it out your chest. And everyone is telling you the same things over and over and over. It's when you look up, it's Kim Kardashian's face is on a, big old her and her new dude and your 3 kids. Oh, you don't know medication yet, bro. You don't know medication. That's my wife, and that's my car, and that's my dog in the front yard. You don't know medication, bro. You're not even close to knowing medication. They're gonna prescribe you the purple pill. They're gonna look. You're gonna end up being a MGTOW dude like me. But what's gonna happen is you're gonna lose a lot of your money, and then you're gonna be on Hollywood stories or whatever. But after you lose all your money, you'll still be a millionaire, but you'll be a broken millionaire. You'll start dating someone else. You'll try to bounce back, and she'll be fine as wine. But she knows exactly what she'll be. A replacement, a crutch. And she won't last long. She'll be with you for the fame, and once she sucks that out of you, and she can't get any more famous, she'll be gone. Try to get some bucks out of you. Might even have a child with you. Because you're not going to be broke, but you're going to be broke for your lifestyle. But for her, it's a mad come up because she makes, what, $25,000 a year. So having a baby by you gets her, what, $10,000 a month? That's a no-brainer. She'll say she's with you and all that. She'll suck the seed out of you. This your new woman. And after that, you'll be like, I'm happy and yada, yada, yada. Once that child gets to be maybe 1 or 2, she'll start acting funny. And then when she starts acting funny, you guys are getting into arguments for no reason. You'll be like, what are we fighting about? Because you, I can't even say it. You took a shower for 5 minutes and you should have been in there for 4 minutes and 59 seconds. And I can't take it anymore. I can't take your 5-minute showers when it's supposed to be 4:59. You know what, Kanye? I just don't. I will take Marissa. Listen, I'm just going to take Marissa to my mom's house. And, I'll call you. I love you. Girl, it is on. Call my lawyer. Next thing you know, you're paying $10,000 a month for little Marissa, your 4th child. I'm just telling you, Kanye, this is going to happen to you. And I almost feel bad for you, but you're a rich dude. And I know that's bad that you don't feel bad for rich people, but y'all got ways of doing stuff that is just unethical and immoral to me. And when you side with that, it's just hard to feel sorry for y'all. Yeah, it is. If Kim Kardashian lost all her money, I would not feel sorry for her. She's got more money than I will ever see. I check my refrigerator every day just to make sure I can make it to the next day, to the next month. I have to call my bank accounts just to make sure I can pay for whatever it is that I need. I live on a tight budget. So I will never feel sorry for if y'all lose all your money. I felt sorry for Lamar Odom, kind of. Tristan Thompson, a little bit. Nah, not really. Because you guys date beautiful women. You got nice cars. You got everything. So I don't really feel sorry for y'all. Not like that. But I'm telling you now, Kim is going to do you. And you can almost not be mad at Kim because all she's doing is playing the game. You can be like, but she's playing the game. She could say no and lose everything and just be a regular, I'm just Jenny from the block. She could be a regular Kim from the block, still be a millionaire. Be like, you know what? I didn't want to play the game anymore. I wanted to be good to my man and good to my children. And I just got tired, so I'm not doing that. You guys can have all this nonsense. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Get a rent-controlled apartment and just be Jenny from the block or Kimmy from the block. Everyday chick, rocking with you. Just, I'm done with all that. Now don't bother me with all y'all stories. I don't care about all that. I just want to, make sure my kids are all right, make sure I'm good. She got her royalty checks coming in and just boom, all that. Y'all keep all that other nonsense. I'm done with it. She could do that and be okay, but she won't because she's playing the game. And when you're playing their game, they're going to use you just like they're using Little Pump to promote all this trash while people are dying around them. They're using you. This is what J. Cole was talking about when he made that video, ATM. They're using you. But they're really using her. They're using what's between her legs. Because it's a cash cow. What's between her legs is a cash cow. Anyways, I know you'll never see this video, but Spirit of the Lord just made me say what I had to say, Kanye, and I'm hoping that what I said, nothing like that happens to you, but I have the funny feeling that it's going to happen to you, Kanye. But here's the thing, Kanye, if all that stuff does happen to you, guess what you got? You still got us, man. We miss the old Kanye. It's your boy Tone 202. God loves you.